Good afternoon, everybody. I'm Rex Uwadoka, CEO, founder, Lawschool Paddi application. And today in the studio, we have Evans. Anyway, I'll leave the introduction for himself. So, Evans, can we meet you?
Hi, everyone. I am Ikini Evans Ahmed, a law graduate from Amazon University who has completed studies at the Nigerian Law School, Lagos campus.
Okay. Evans just finished the first class from Nigerian Law School, and he just got the DG's prize and maybe some other prizes. I don't know yet because on time when this video is being recorded is before the court bar ceremony. So we'll just jump straight at it, having given context and introduction. So we'll ask, how was your lifestyle during your stay at Nigerian Law School?
Strict.
Strict, what do you mean?
It was strict to myself. I had expectations of myself that I had to fulfill. So I made sure that I stuck with the routine. I never went out of, no matter the kind of curriculars, extracurriculars I was going through with, the what do they call it, the subgroup leadership, the mock trials. None of those things affected my schedule.
Oh, okay. Did you make a first class at undergrad?
No, I did not.
Oh, okay. So that's fine. Typically people who make first class at, Nigerian Law School are expected to have had like a wonderful track record from way back. So how did you respond to making a first class, having not fitting into that particular stereotype? Should I rephrase?
No.
Okay.
Should I say I screamed, first of all?
Okay.
Yes, I did, because the hard work that went into that, it was kind of like, it was always coming from undergrad, because should I say I already knew where I stood in undergrad, but I knew that when I got to the law school, things would be different. Mm-hmm. I wanted things to be different. So I made sure that it was different.
Okay. Yeah. Nice stuff. Your academic approach, how did you approach studies amidst the pressure in Nigerian Law School? How did you approach your academics?
I was tenacious with it. Like I said, I had a routine. And when I have a routine, I always make sure I compile more routines on that one so that I just keep a straight line always. So I keep things 7 times 7, 4 times 4, 5 times 5. I had 7 materials, read them 5 times, then reread them 4 times. That is kind of like my whole process. I have to make sure that it's there within myself. And one of my lecturers back then, she told us that get to the point where they tap you awake at night at 5 a.m. and you can just give the answer to this question immediately. Okay. So I wanted to get to that point. So let me build instinct. That was my whole point for approaching my academics and my studies.
Oh, nice one. 7 times 7, 5 times 5, 4 times 4. I've never heard that in my life. What do you mean by 7 materials? What was that?
It could be, okay, let me say textbooks and notebooks, summary notes, other materials, all of these things. Maybe a particular course will have 7 of these materials or have 5 of these materials. I read those 7 materials 7 times. Just keeps going.
Oh, I see. 7 times 7, 5 times 5, 4 times 4. If you're watching this, you should adopt the same procedure. Then dealing with pressure, you had 2-1 in uni, Abi?
Yes, I did.
So coming to the Nigerian Law School, there was a lot of pressure because now you want to make sure that you finish the first class. So how did you deal with that pressure? Because definitely it will come, you start thinking, oh, am I good enough? I should not just leave this thing and settle for my 2-1. Double 2-1 is not entirely bad. So how did you deal with that pressure?
I surrounded myself with friends that were going for the same thing. They wanted the same exact outcome. And there was always somebody else spearheading all of us, like going, this is where you have to get to. I believe you can get to this place. So I didn't have much pressure at the beginning because I wasn't even going for a first class when I came into the Nigerian Law School. I just wanted to finish well, finish with the best grade of my life. That was my point. But then, it was in the first or second week, with the lecturers telling us over and over again, don't drop the ball. Don't drop the ball. You have to make sure that Lagos stays up there. Lagos campus stays up there. I said, no, I cannot drop this ball. Mm-hmm. And there was this particular lecturer just came into the class that I loved her aura so much. I said, I have to get to this point where I feel comfortable in my own skin and I don't have to say much for everyone to know that I'm actually comfortable in my own skin. Okay. Yeah. So all of that just made me just settle into everything. Keep your routine, keep your schedule, and you'll get to where you're going to.
Nice, nice, nice. On the use of the Lawschool Paddi application, I know I saw you a couple times on the leaderboard. I want to know how it helped during the study, your low energy days, how you applied the use of the application to stay afloat.
I was always on the app.
Oh,
I was always on that app. Yes, I was. I really was.
Okay.
But the thing is, nobody knew I was on that app constantly because I would use my real name and then I would change my name sometimes.
Why?
I have this should I say I'm kind of shy. So if I just see my name there, I have to take this now.
Yeah, okay.
So I always change my name most of the time. But I use the Law Paddi app,
Lawschool Paddi.
the Lawschool Paddi app.
Yeah.
I like calling it Law Paddi. It's much more, it feels
You
more.
know, it's under brand name as Law
Yes.
Paddi. So they might come up
So
fast.
every day, I always made sure that I did an objective, an MCQ, just finish one, then take my own notes again, that kind of thing. And I always screenshot the ones that I have problems with, and even the ones that I kind of like made correct by chance.
Yeah.
Yeah, I always had them on my phone. I always revise them again. That was the Lawschool Paddi app for me. It was kind of like a tool that enabled me to get to where I wanted to be. Because like that, even during the externship, I still had my designs for that Lawschool Paddi app. Like finish the MCQs. I didn't do the past questions 2018, 2023 until when I got to the externship. I have to finish everything during this extension. I have to finish everything. Everything must be done. So 7 times 7, that kind of thing. I add on that one again for Lawschool. So that was just my whole approach. And I made a feat. I would call it a feat for myself because like I had to just get that thing done with my friend. I saw him. He was always on that number 1 spot there, and I brought this guy. I kind of like introduced him to this thing. Said, "No, I have to teach this boy a lesson." So did that extension. I read my books very, very well. I prepared for that particular BOW. So I dethroned him from that distance with my nickname, with my different alias and everything. He didn't know until when I came back again. So that kind of motivation just kept me going.
Yeah.
Lawschool Paddi. The best.
Nice one, nice one. So, what's your favorite feature of the app?
My favorite feature of the app, so I call it the Battle of the Weeks.
Okay.
There's that, but also, of course, like being able to see so many different years just there for me to just broach on. It made things easier for me because I couldn't go back and start looking for materials all the time. But everything was just there on the Lawschool Paddi app. So I kind of enjoy just have it on my fingertips, just right there. We're looking for, study groups, we'll just look for 2018. Okay, let's look for it. And we'll just find it right there. Click on it. We're just able to just go straight into the nitty-gritty and just everything ends on time.
Yeah.
Okay,
on what you just said, you said your study group. So I'm imagining that during study hours, everybody has their phones and you say, okay, let us try our hands on MCQ Ethics 2017. And there's no question of, I didn't come in my own hard copy or stuff.
Yes.
Everybody has it on their phone, so they just click on it and everybody's solving at the same time every time. Actually, that's one of the reasons why we even thought about the Lawschool Paddi application in the first place. I remember when I was in law school, we had a reading group. Some people would have the past questions hard copy, while others would have. So it now becomes a problem. Would we share this hard copy, just one book, and and all of that? That was the problem. So now thinking about the solution was creating the Lawschool Paddi application that everybody have on their phones, and when you just click on 2017, you see all the answers hidden. And when people want to go through the answers, you click on view answers, and you have all of that.
Yes.
So that's good. What's your advice for a student who did not exactly finish with their desired grade in university undergrad, say 2-1, 2-2, whatever, and they really want to make a first class in law school, just as you did?
Have a plan, keep a schedule, and also aim for the top spot. Don't aim for, let me settle for 2-1. That's a very bad mentality. So I would say go for let me see BGS now. Okay, go for that one. See yourself there, and just keep working towards it. I would say the don't would be losing sight of your priorities. Back in uni, I had this saying where I would tell people, what you come to school to look for, that is what you get. And back at the Nigerian law school, we also saw people that, okay, you came for love and everything. Okay, you will see love there. But if you came for a book, you will see your book. You will see people aiming for things that you are aiming for too. that was how I got my friends, these study groups. From one to another, I had 2 study groups in a whole day that I had to attend. And it was always so much fun because they were always around me.
You said something I want to pick on. You said if you're looking for love, you find love. You're looking for your books, you'll find your book. So I try to say that people cannot find love and books at the same time in Nigerian law school.
But one has to take priority for you.
So can't you still find love and as well make the best of grades? What's your take on that?
It's possible. I've not seen it done yet, but it's possible. So I wish that person luck.
Okay. That's fine. He's not saying you cannot find love. Say,
Yes,
if
you can.
If you find love on your way to find the best of grades, good, fine, beautiful. But if you cannot juggle the both, I mean, what is most important should be your grades at Nigerian school. Yeah. So Evans, if someone had a plan, during externship and went on externship, maybe he went to his family house and they're always telling him to go and wash plates or, put him under pressure or stress at home. You know how family houses can be. And he did not follow through his plan during externship. What advice would you have for such a person on how to cover up when he gets back to the Nigerian law school after externship?
No doubt there would have been times when you actually went a bit further with your reading, maybe at night, just to cover up if you're that kind of person. But after not utilizing your externship enough, I would say go afterwards. You have more time after externship to really tackle those books that you've not taken care of yet. So within that 5, 7, it's almost, how many weeks did we have? There's a lot of time to actually do that. So that's my routine, that's 7 times 7.
Yeah.
Just pick one. Is it 5 times 5? Do it, just keep doing it. And when you get to the day of your exam, the week of your exams, once over, that's all you need to do. And just let your mind settle. You'll be fine.
Yeah. Okay. So also, there's this myth about how law school questions should be answered. Should be straightforward? Do you have to expand on it? Can you tell us how best one can approach the law school questions and how to answer it?
On this particular topic, I would say listen to your lecturers. And if you have an awesome roommate like mine that was so very, very overbearing, it was like very, very overbearing, I would say they usually tell you the right way to go about those kind of questions. So I want to people that actually know what they're doing. And also, when you are going for those questions, straight to the point. That is what they always say. But there are courses where you don't go straight to the point. You shouldn't do that at all. Property, for instance, don't ever do straight to the point. From the beginning down to, from Genesis down to Revelations, always give them everything. Yeah. Then for the other courses, criminal litigation, civil litigation, ethics. Ethics is a different thing entirely. So I wouldn't say go straight to the point. No, don't do that. You give them what they are looking for. Essentially, know the essence of the question, like what it's looking for in the first place. So you have to read that question over and over again. Remember what they taught you in class, and then you do it that way. But the way we actually answered during our time, I did this thing where just give them the conclusion first, and then you now give them everything while you reach that conclusion. Okay. That was for some subjects, but not for property law. Not for property law practice. We learned this during our study group and also during class. They taught us, the lecturers gave us pointers on how to answer these questions. So just listen in class, that's all.
Okay. Thank you very much. If you're looking for like a template answer of how to go about it, Busayo's answers definitely on the Lawschool Paddi application, so you can look at it. If you're to describe Lawschool Paddi in one word, what would that be?
Convenient because I'm kind of person, I go for things that are there for me, like they're just there. When I need them, I can just reach and just take them. That is what Lawschool Paddi was. Everything I needed was on that app, so I would just use convenient because I love convenient things. Yeah. When I wake up, don't forget about waking up. Before I go to bed every night, I think I always do an MCQ. That was during my time, I did an MCQ every night. But then, when I started seeing that I was falling off the leaderboard, I said, take some time and get yourself. Shall you see in Busai, always there. No, I have to get myself back. Yeah. So I just took my time. I kept on reading. So I have to show these people. So just that competition was very, very fun for me. Yeah. So I would say consistency and convenience. That was what Law Paddi was for me.
Okay. Yes. Thank you very much, Evans. And it has been a pleasure having you on the show. We're actually blessed to have you, and we wish you all the best in your endeavors. And we're rooting for you. We wouldn't stop rooting for you, or we keep looking out for you. Thank you very much.
Yes. Thank you so much.
Yeah.